The FIFA World Cup, occasionally called the Football World Cup or Soccer World Cup, but usually referred to simply as the World Cup, is an international association football competition contested by the men's national teams of the members of FIFA, the sport's global governing body. The championship has been awarded every 4 years since the first tournament in 1930, except in 1942 and 1946, when it was not contested because of World War II. Uruguay, 1930. FIFA President Jules Rimet's dream was realized as Uruguay hosted the inaugural World Cup in its centenary year. Only 4 European teams made the long sea journey, and the final was an all-South American affair, with Uruguay beating neighbors Argentina, just as they had done in the 1928 Olympic final. Trailing at halftime, the hosts triumphed 4-2 in the newly built Estadio Centenario to become football's first world champions. Italy, 1934. Italy delighted their passionate home support by coming from behind to beat Czechoslovakia in the first FIFA World Cup final played on European soil. Angelo Schiavio scored the winning goal for the Azzurri, who had overcome the highly rated Austrian winter team in the semi-finals. It was a tournament missing holders Uruguay, whose refusal to take part made them the first and only champions not to defend their crown. France, 1938. Italy trainer Vittorio Pozzo made history by capturing a second successive title with a rebuilt team. With Silvio Piola's goals and Giuseppe Meazza's leadership, Italy beat Hungary in the final, having overcome in the semi-final to Brazil, side missing top scorer Leonidas. 3 of his strikes came in a 6-5 victory over Poland, the best match of a tournament notable for political tensions and the absence of some leading teams. Cancellation with the onset of World War II. The FIFA World Cup was originally planned to take place again in 1942. Germany officially applied to host the FIFA World Cup 1942 on the 23rd FIFA Congress on August 13, 1936 in Berlin. In June 1939, Brazil also applied to host the tournament. However, after the beginning of World War II, further plans for the World Cup 1942 were cancelled before a host country was selected. The tournament did not take place. The aftermath of World War II also caused the cancellation of the 1946 tournament. The Maracanã, Brazil, 1950. Brazil's determination to put on a show meant they built the world's biggest football stadium, the Maracanã, for the 1950 FIFA World Cup. Yet their dream of becoming the world's best died in that huge ball. Uruguay capturing their second crown by beating the hosts in front of some 200,000 stand spectators. It was not the only shock of a tournament where debutants England were humbled by the United States. Switzerland, 1954. Was Germany were surprise winners of the 1954 FIFA World Cup, coming from 2 goals down to defeat Hungary in a final forever remembered as the Miracle of Bern. Hungary were unbeaten in 31 matches and scored 25 goals en route to the final, 8 of them against the Germans in the first round. Yet it was Fritz Walter, not Ferenc Puskás, who picked up the Jules Rimet Cup. Sweden, 1958. Brazil's love affair with the FIFA World Cup began in earnest as they won the world title for the first time. A 17-year-old Pelé introduced his prodigious skills to the world in Sweden, epitomizing the Brazilians' attacking flair and scoring 6 goals, 2 of them in the final against the hosts. Third place France caught the eye too, with Just Fontaine striking a record 13 goals. Chile in 1962. Brazil were worthy winners, beating Czechoslovakia in the final, to retain their crown in a tournament that showcased the sublime skills of Garrincha. With Pelé injured, Garrincha ensured his colleagues' absence was not felt, inspiring the Seleção to victory and finishing joint top scorer in the process. This FIFA World Cup featured plenty else, including new 4-3-3 tactics and the infamous Battle of Santiago between hosts Chile and Italy. England, 1966. The country that invented football, England, finally found a formula for success on the world stage. Alf Ramsey's wingless wonders overcame final opponents West Germany, thanks to Geoff Hart's history hat-trick, though the debate over whether his middle strike crossed the line continues this day. Eusebio was another scoring hero. His 9 goals, 4 of them against Italy's surprise conquerors, Korea, taking Portugal to third place.